After years of rumours, speculation and wish lists, we now have a serious amount of information about the 2026 LEGO Icons The Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set, and this is shaping up to be one of the biggest LEGO releases of all time, not just for Lord of the Rings, but for LEGO in general. In this video I want to go through everything we currently know so far about LEGO Minas Tirith, the release date, piece count, price, minifigures, scale, and I'm also going to give some honest thoughts about where this set absolutely nails it and where it might fall short. So let's start with the latest and biggest headline details. Minas Tirith is currently rumoured to be releasing on June 1st of 2026, and that lines up nicely with LEGO's recent trend of dropping huge premium display sets right at the start of summer. Now here's where things get really wild. The piece count for this LEGO set is rumoured to come in 8,278 pieces. No, you did not hear that wrong, over 8,000 pieces will be included in this set. And that officially makes this the largest Lord of the Rings set ever made, and also it makes this the 6th largest LEGO set of all time based purely on piece count. So that puts this in extremely rare territory, and as for the price tag, the current estimate sits somewhere between $600 to $650 US, which, while painful, honestly isn't surprising given the scale of this thing. This is very clearly a flagship centerpiece LEGO set, the kind that LEGO expects people to save up for. And heck, I'm a fully working adult, I do fairly alright for myself I would say, and even I'm going to have to spend some time saving up for this LEGO set. I mean, this will probably come in at $650, which means in the UK it's probably going to cost me around £600. That is an awful lot of money. It doesn't totally put me off this LEGO set, but it is a little bit sad because I do think that that is going to really price out a lot of people that maybe would have bought this LEGO set had it been priced at say $400 to $450. Now let's talk about the minifigures, because this is where opinions are really starting to split. Right now the leaked minifigure count is 9 minifigures in total, which for a $600 plus LEGO set is a little bit on the light side if I'm going to be honest. The lineup we know so far includes King Aragorn in his King of Gondor armour, Gandalf the White, Pippin, Faramir, Denethor and 4 Gondor soldiers. First of all, it cannot be overstated how much of a big deal it is to get Gandalf the White in this LEGO set. It has been far too long since we've had this version of Gandalf, and he's only ever appeared in one LEGO set before, that being the Battle of the Black Gate LEGO set, so it's really awesome that we're going to be getting that version of Gandalf in this LEGO set. King Aragorn is also incredibly exciting. I'm really hoping LEGO goes the extra mile here and gives us a moulded hairpiece with the silver crown built in, and if they do that properly this could easily become one of the best Lord of the Rings minifigures ever made. As for the Gondor soldiers, I really hope at least 2 of them are fountain guards. Their armour design is really iconic, and it would be such a missed opportunity to not include them in a Minas Tirith set of this scale. But with all that being said, we need to be honest. For a set that looks like it's going to cost over $600, this minifigure lineup definitely feels a little bit on the weak side. The biggest omission is glaring. No Witch-king of Angmar. Now that is genuinely shocking. He feels like an essential character for Minas Tirith. My only guess is that LEGO is either saving him for a future LEGO set, or possibly even planning on putting him in the gift with purchase for this LEGO set, which honestly wouldn't be the worst idea, but it would be a shame if he is limited to a gift with purchase, because goodness knows how much that is going to cost when this LEGO set finally does drop in June. So yeah, while it's not the worst minifigure lineup, I was expecting it to be a little bit better, especially for that high price point. One very cool bonus though is that we found out earlier this week that we will be getting Shadowfax included in this LEGO set. Now let's talk about the actual build, because this is where LEGO made a very smart decision. We now know that the exterior of Minas Tirith will be micro scale, which honestly makes perfect sense. A full minifigure scale Minas Tirith would be completely impossible without it costing thousands of dollars. Instead, LEGO is reportedly taking the same approach they used with Barad-dûr, that being a micro scale exterior on the front and then fully detailed rooms around the back. We're quite likely to see areas such as the throne room, a dining hall, an armoury and other interior spaces to place the minifigures. This hybrid design is honestly the only way this set could really work, and it allows LEGO to balance scale, detail and playability all within one LEGO set. A lot of people are understandably excited about the price to piece ratio, which on paper looks excellent. But we should probably manage expectations a little bit, because the front of the build is micro scale, so that almost certainly is going to mean a lot of 1x1 pieces, tiles, tiny elements. We saw this exact same thing with Rivendell, where the piece count was inflated by small parts. So when the official reveal happens, I wouldn't be surprised if some people say that this LEGO set at first glance looks a lot smaller than they were first thinking it would. At over $600, it's hard to think that this set is going to be anything other than tall, detailed, complex, but it may not be as visually gigantic as the piece count might suggest. Overall though, this is huge news. LEGO Minas Tirith being the biggest Lord of the Rings set ever, one of the largest LEGO sets of all time, and a clear sign that LEGO is fully committed to Middle-earth. All of this is extremely exciting. Yes, the price is high, the minifigure count could be better, but if LEGO nails the build, the detail and the display ability, Minas Tirith could easily become the ultimate Lord of the Rings centerpiece. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you excited for this LEGO set, or is the price starting to put you off? Let me know down in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe for more LEGO news, leaks and honest discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.